Okay, so let's start doing it. Having some issues. Notice I put that up at the top. OBS wanted to update, and that's never caused me issues before, but putting that update broke. Oh! The host Darth hat. I appreciate that, man. The update on OBS ended up breaking one of the webcams. That. And then OBS still didn't want it. I had to fix that. Webcam, not as good as it was before. Better than nothing. Unfortunately, let's see who works. Weapons. Base. Did get all the Magnus touch. Everyone. I swore I used to. I don't know. I think that's something really good. Right. I'm supposed to go ahead. Wasn't really that. Battle axe. Battle axe. then I'd have to actually. Exaltation. Rock salt. Got a bunch. Pick. Couldn't do weapon stuff. Oh, heavens. So long. Another working in. I don't normally see that's black. But there's a couple of metal crafting rounds, blacksmith. already had a move. Very, very, very. These are better. It does say. Oh, that. Jay. So today I'm trying to start my how to get the built. It's almost ready. Gotta you gotta be kidding. I'm showing audio. Okay, so is that better? Yeah, I don't know what's going on tonight. Everything acting up. Actually might have been the OBS update. Somehow broke the webcam, as far as I can. Looked like it wasn't affecting the mic though, but I didn't have anyone come in to know that. Thank you for letting me know about it. So what I'm doing tonight is I'm setting up my weapon and armor smith all the way down the line, so that I can try to get weapons and armors for my dudes. Once they've got a couple points of skill in, I'm just going to tell them to drop it. I don't want them to push out. And those things will be pretty much immediately melted back down. So I'll try to find some couple items that give me a little bit extra. Audio level limit was showing fine actually. I was looking at that. Yeah, the level limit to transmit was doing just perfect. And the bar was jumping correct on OBS. I could not tell any difference. It looked like it was going absolutely. I just reset my driver on my side and right back up and how I've got this. Notice sometimes I'm not quite sure what causes it, but my webcam will make me sound like a squirrel. And again, that's one of those things where it's just the driver acting up. Enable it, you re-enable it, and it works. Do what you can, you know? Let's see. He's a Gem Cutter. I'm going to go ahead and let him. No longer a Gem Factor, everyone can. Already got points in. But it's really interesting to me, though, that they've already got stranded action available here. Okay, so it look. Let me see. What do you want? What is it? Okay, so I can keep tweaking my sound. Just let me know if it acts up like that. That's perfectly fine. I really do appreciate the assist. So it should be a little bit better. I set it so that it'll actually pick up a little bit. You might hear the dog skittering around. Not a whole lot, though. You'll definitely hear my keyboard, though. Good. I don't need those. I noticed that I've got a bunch of strand extractors. People with strand extracting in it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'd rather you be able to constantly hear me without me cutting out, and you occasionally get key clicks and skitters. Dog toys that get tossed across the room does that. I don't even have to throw it. She'll do it herself. And then, you know, me cut out like terrible stuff. Can't stand it when people let that happen. But again, that's not something that I can very quickly diagnose on my own. Create a save, watch the save. That takes 3 minutes. Then go through, mess with the settings, and then come back, do another 3 minutes. So yeah, this is much faster, much easier, and I really do appreciate it. But as I was going on here with the strand extractors, I noticed that a bunch of people already have strand extractors. This guy's already got a 6 in it. Really good. Don't mess with those. Those are paper towels. So not the paper towels. with the strain extracting, that means that we've already got candy out on the map somewhere. I don't know who has it. I haven't seen any yet. This is an earlier embark than I'm used to, so I'm very, very surprised. Hey, Mr. Lube. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate that. I am having a little bit of mic and webcam issues tonight, so I apologize if that messes with you at all. But we're going to have some fun anyway. I'm just setting up the armor and weaponsmithing, and then we're going to go through and set up the militia. Get some... Still get pumped out. Still pumped. Person here is not going to be a jeweler, so... I'm going to let them move into... Let's see. Yellow zircon... Apple wood, jaguar leather, fabric, habits. So I'm just going back and forth. Farming, and he likes claystone, lay pewter, lace, giant run leather, musk hoof, anchovy bone, jute fabric, buzzards, low boots. He likes low boots. That means he gets weaponsmith. Hate low boots. Here, glasser. He's a glasser. I'm gonna let him go with that and see if he'll actually pump out a glass article. I've never had them do that. As long as I've been playing, talc, bismuth, bronze, opazolite, bumped me. Opazolite, Kia2, fabric, warhammers, and that's. Okay, there's my leather worker. Need a master. Likes jet, lead, short, ring glass. I'm not into the leggings. They're greaves. Leggings. Leather trousers. Red flash opal. Animal birds of the crown, a noble sight of you. So we've got a bunch of. Okay, so chat took off. Let's. Rather let it be known, but it's still... Yeah, definitely. I have a supposed ground issue. Back and set. Unplug everything. Plug everything back in. And when you're plugging it in, listen for a very slight grind. Sometimes something as simple as a super fine piece of sand can get in there, and that can cause that type of... a good hard chunk of dust or a little tiny shred of glass can do. I've had that happen. Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot. Lay down. Gypsum, fine pewter, light yellow diamond, grapple bone. I like. Native aluminum, bismuth, white store, large gem. Jet aluminum, lapis lazuli, durian wood, giant ice, porcupine. Boots. Already a high. I think I just needed him for farming it. Carpenter. Bone carver. Lena, fine pewter, clear garnet. Big rhino lizard. The warhammers. We're almost done. These are the last few. Cobaltite, copper, yellow spat, ginkgo wood cow. Nobles, furry lyric. Okay, learn some of the advanced stuff as far as I'm concerned. The water mill, learn a swimming pool as my Vikings. Should the soap stockpile be next to the well so they will have soapy baths? That is the best way to do it, in my experience. That's the way I've always done it. Some people do just kind of make the ramps out of soap and then drop a soap stockpile right next to the little pool area that they would be walking through automatically. The problem with that is, if you want that to really work well, you're going to end up having to give it some way to flush. If you're flushing it, that means anything that's in it, and dwarves, mostly babies, flushed with it. Flushing a baby isn't so bad as long as it's completely off the site. That's just a kidnapping. Lost baby note. If the kid drops down and then dies some nap, then you got. So there's a couple of ways that you can tweak it, and it really comes down to personal preference. Oh yeah, totally acceptable losses until it causes the tantrum sprawl that drops your hold. That's what you got to think about though. Is they might drop something that's actually valuable down there. You might have someone who gets knocked out, and well, even if you've got grates over a section, somebody tantrums, they can break the grate, and it can go for months without you even. Because the grates are completely invisible. I thought all wall grates were supposed to stop doors. Okay, so wall grates and fortifications, as well as floor grates, it's supposed to stop them. It doesn't always. Water pressure can push them through. Sometimes smaller things like fish can swim through. Babies can get kind of flow through. There are other times where it's just the water pressure is so great that it doesn't matter what it is, it's getting pushed through. But because of the way the mechanics kind of work in the game currently, and for forever as far as I'm aware, it doesn't actually do them any damage. You can have an elephant squeeze through a hole this big if your water pressure is large enough. And they just pop out on the other side. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's just the way the mechanics work with it. It says the water pressure is saying they're gonna have to get pushed, and they get pushed enough within a series that it says, yes, they did get pushed. But they can't land here, so they land there. They just kind of teleport across. Tight breath. Two-humped camelman. Furnace up. So, likes calcite, brass, red barrel, applewood. This guy likes Warhammer. Granite, brass, rhodolite, half-horn. Same fortress on. Doesn't look like. I think that fortress is where you were still alive, and then that whole kind of game just crashed on me. Would not open that. Previous backup saves that I had also would not open for. I don't mod. I'm not running on a mod currently. This is basic LNP with simply the upgraded dwarf there. I don't know why it's doing that. But I couldn't get any of the saves to reopen, so I basically lost all my old world. I'll get them to work eventually again, but it'll probably be a while. And frankly, this world is way more fun. I spawned it with some extra volcanoes. I don't think you've actually... Maybe you haven't even seen it. You didn't watch me last week, you haven't seen it. Do you want to pick a dwarf, or do you want to just take a random one? You can just do the exclamation point dwarf or dwarf. I go by unit ID. for the randomized. Here. Okay, number 4 it is. So I'm going to click right here. I'm going to ID. I don't in ascending ladder. You get number 4. Where? You are Stakug Kolor Robek. He's a fish cleaner who's also a farmer. And I'm turning her into a weaponsmith. Oh, but you're one of the people that I selected as a dedicated farmer. I've turned off all your extra hauling jobs. Yep. Go ahead and mod you right in there. Right. Yep, water's gonna drink itself. I don't know. Have you? Woo! I love bits. More bits. Bits are awesome. Thank you, Peregrine. Nice to see you again. How you doing? Oh, you got that robot going. Nice. Okay. I'm just trying to set this up so that I can try to force my moves into armory and weapons. And then we're going to jump on the steel creation and the militia set. That's stonecraft. Why does he have to have stonecraft? And woodcraft? Wow. Stone. Plaster rose gold pirate coral giant wings fields. Oh, what do you got to get done tonight? Yes, I am familiar with the old RuneScape soundtrack. I do have it. The problem is once you listen to it or the Morrowind soundtrack, which I have the hard copy of sitting right on the table, or the Oblivion soundtrack, all of those excellent tunes, you can only listen to them for so many years before you start going, do I even hear it? It just kind of blends into the background. Ooh, your wedding on Wednesday. Congratulations. If these people were the type to hype, I'd ask them to hype. I don't know if they are. Wedding hype? No, didn't think so. Wedding fun! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, you don't want fun on your wedding. The night of. I mean, not that that really even counts anymore, but the pale copper, green diamond, oak wood, giant grizzly bear leather, tooth, horses, crossbows, barrels, crossbows. Some silver, Clara opal, unicorn leather. Unicorn leather. He likes unicorn leather. I want to make some unicorn leather. The fact that he can like unicorn leather means there is enough unicorn. Oh, okay. That sounds great, Twigs. I appreciate it. Let's see. Hammerhead, shark tooth, dogs, puffins, bolts, quivers, scepters. Two more to go. Gabbro, zinc, red diamond, cow, stoats, helms. Allanite, bismuth, black opal, crundle, horn, aquawood, stars, maces. Yeah! Unicorn leather. This guy likes unicorn leather, which means that there is enough blissful... Yeah. No, I'm in the void. There's just nothing behind me anymore. That's exactly what happened. Why are you sticking your nose in my pocket? There's nothing in there. That pocket is empty. I think I had a Snickers or something. Maybe that's what it was. Okay, so good. Maybe. Those are all set. So let's jump back and transition back to the game here. Yeah, hunting for the treats. That's exactly right. Sometimes I do put her treats in. That's just... Not have that many. Oh, only 827. Never mind, we have plenty of blocks. So I'm going to get this started. And go ahead and lay that foundation. Training and... So what we're going to do here is we're going to set this one here to weapons. I only want to make steel. Steel. Oof, only one. There, add. No. Crossbow. Thank you for the raid, Twiggy. I do appreciate that so much. Hello, fans of Fallout. This is Dwarf Fortress. I apologize. You have no idea what's going on. But we do a thing we like to call fun. That's fun with 1 to 2 exclamation points. How fun. On both sides. Okay, so I'm going to resume that and see. Hey, Little Honey Bear's hosting me too. I appreciate that. Get a lot of hosts tonight. Yeah, getting that raid love for sure. That's good because I'm still going to be on for about another hour. Absolutely wonderful. Worked all day today. Got to work tomorrow morning, so yeah, I can't stay up all night this. Still fun. Oh, damn. Build or nope, don't have. I'll give you no. Do it now. Ow! There's a way to sort worn items while in the trade menus. Very true. The way that I do it is I have different stockpiles for pretty much everything. And I set the stockpiles at different distances so that they kind of sort them. It's not super perfect. Still going to get wares of various points in different parts. But I mean, it's better than nothing. Another option is to make a single dump pile next to a cliff and remove all of the other dump piles you have on your map. Then go into your stocks menu and find all of the worn items. You can do that. I don't like how it tells me a section of the cavern is collapsed and takes me through it. It means it's likely this. What does the cavern? I wonder if it's talking about this. Wow. The obsidian wall actually grew on it. It was just making it right here. Now it's doing a second layer. Make a stockpile for worn item. No, that's what I was saying is the way that you make, or the way that you set stockpile for worn items is, say, what I would want to do is do something like right here, there is channel down. So if I take and I create I cluster. Okay, let's say I take this pin patch and I also turn it into a dump zone. If I remove all of my other dump zones on the map, this is the only place that they can dump. Okay, so what you want to do is turn off the magma dump, turn a different dump on with a drop down. It doesn't have to be deep, it doesn't have to be 3 wide or cone around full circle. As long as it's next to it. When you create that dump pile right next to it, you're probably aware it tosses it off the side. Okay. Well, what you do with that is you then go into your Z menu, go over to your stocks, and then if you look down at the very bottom here, especially if you're in LNP, enhanced mode, press that E, you can go through and you can search for sure. So there I can see I can group by qualities. I thought there was something. Maybe I was, oh no, menware right there, Shift W. So if I do Shift W, I can sort. That's going to be the large 2X's, and then that's completely used. Okay, so you can say that if it's lightly worn, if it's very worn, or if it's completely tattered and it's about to break. So this is normally a good place to set it, but I take out everything that's even a low X, even though it doesn't show it right there. But the rope, that's going to select all the rope breed ones, and you can just go through, set it like that, and you can see that auto shift auto trade. The enhanced menu is a little bit quirky sometimes, but you can set it to auto trade that way, and otherwise you can use that to dump using that for dump. I forget what they call it, but it basically turns it into a giant trash compact. One square will get full of everything. All of the worn items across the whole map will dump into that one square right next to it. So whenever you go to trade, and when it dumps, it forbids. When you go to trade, all you got to do is make sure that your trader's available, pause, go unforbid that entire thing, just DBC, then enter on it, and that'll unforbid everything on that square. And then start the trade, and everything will be right there at the top of the list because it's right next to it. Okay. Whoa! What? What? Oh. So I've told him to dig those. That's right. Then they're going to have to smooth that area. I'm looking to make an outdoor meeting room. Then that's working. Well, wait, did it hurt? Okay, cool. Everyone's good. But yeah, what I used to do before they had the enhanced mode, I'd just go to stocks, and I still do it this way sometimes. And I just go straight down, and I start at handwear, trip over, hit tab, and you can just go down the list and go, okay, That one, that one. That one. You know, you just go down the list. It takes about 20, 25 minutes, but I guarantee you everything now. As you probably know, some of the best stuff is definitely. Those don't look like the correct story. That's correct. One. That's why. Off. Okay. Oh, steel high boot. There. Even though I like steel high boots, definitely want to destroy that one because. And we'll add steel to that. Nasty Malone, thank you for the follow. That might have been. This is what happens when I don't play over the weekend. I forget everything that's happened. Okay, so let's check out the cabinet. Oh, miasma. Not uncommon cavern layer. Item stockpile. Item. Alpha. Okay. Got myself another Draltha. It's gonna take him 2 months to get upstairs. He's gonna die of hunger and thirst before. Thirst? Water. I put those down. What they can do is they can come over here. There's an arrow. Up. Then in this area, this was nothing but spider web. Those web. Here, this was all nothing but spider web. But it's like all of this right here, they cleared all of this out already. This was all covered in spider webs. So I built those couple of looms down there, and they're just like, oh yeah, we're on this. Auto collect, auto collect, auto. I'm sure my hospital does. Yeah, 150,000. Should you be undoing forbidden items in stock menu? Okay, so keep in mind that you can also just go ahead and zoom to it, and then you can come back to it in the stocks menu if you want to double check. But quite often the forbidden items are things that other people have worn in on the map. That can be anything from a trader to ogre or a giant. You never really know what brought it on the map until you zoom to it. So, I mean, kind of keep it in mind. If you're not having any issues, yeah, go for it. You can knock yourself out, unforbid everything. The only things that I generally start with the unforbidding is when there's no sieges and no real chance. I'll go ahead and hit O to set order. I'll do capital F to forbid, and then I'll go ahead and I'll claim the ammunition. I'll claim my dead. I'll claim other dead. Well, because that'll bring their bones over. And then on the refuse, I'll go ahead and I'll select the claim other death items as well. That's one of the reasons why they get default. The problem that I had was they had some stuff that was coming downstairs on me, and they were dropping stuff that everyone was trying to run down and getting, and they were kind of running into it. I had to forbid the other death items to stop that. Check the refuse. Hey, Clubfoot's awesome in stream too. Everyone wants to host me tonight. That's absolutely wonderful. Makes me super happy. I feel so proud of myself. I really do appreciate all of the assistance. And it really is. It really is. And of course, you know, I always return those. I'm always trying to raid someone. Okay, so I do set my dwarves to gather refuse from outside. That's set up there. Instead of ignore, that's the default setting. I want them to gather the refuse from the outside because that turns into bones that my bone crafters can. I don't care about vermin remains because vermin remains don't drop bones. Yeah, I'm just amazed how far this stream has gone in such a short time. Especially on Dwarf Fortress, I love the game. And I know other people, there's plenty of us that just love the game, but in comparison to some of the larger populations, it's just bewildering to me. I didn't realize how many of you guys just lurk. I think maybe that's what it was. And there's nothing wrong with lurking, it's just surprising. Oh, I'm still paused. It's been a great deal of stress, sleeping grass. Why are you sleeping everywhere else but your room? I guarantee you have a room. Hey, Tibets! Welcome to the stream! And it's what happens when I get forced away from my stream for a bit. Yeah, that's totally fair. Why are they not happy? Terrafly while in able to admire art? Are you blind now too? ZH. Oh, and brought to rest in bed. Yeah, that. Oh, that was last year sometimes. Your thought. What did it do? I can fix art issue. Guys. So he should get to work on engraving legendary. Oh, everyone's getting kicked. Here. Down fish. That's okay because I've got almost 3,000 prepared meal. About 1,000 drinks and over 1,000 seeds. Build. Pretty good. No real good ones? Well. What do I do? Or move that trap. Melting. Melting bronze. I make. Heyo, Friar, how you doing tonight, man? Oh, same. New season. Going into spring of 153. That means I've now survived for 3 years on a completely random. Yeah, the start out for this pretty crazy because it wasn't letting me load and it wasn't letting me care carefully. I had to tell it, I want to go here, I want this embark, and play now. That was the only way it would let me start this. So I was like, I'm gonna play. If I'm playing, I'm gonna stream. So I'm just like completely go. Build floors. Time for them to construct. This tune would be Soul Blade, Jazzer Soul. You get all of the music you hear over on my stream, OC Remix. Oh, really? Ran out of over 800 blocks. Surprising. Okay. Up that. Conditions available. Eradicating monster. Sure, come on in. Get annihilated by. Little. I'm gonna need a bigger trap area. Aha! I'm not dying. You don't have to rush around like you're saving my life. Yes, crazy dog. Yep. Yep. Just nose bump, nose bump, nose bump. No, I wonder. I might actually be able to put title that window up. So you guys can actually see what is playing. Good work. Kill the damn dragon only to lose literally everyone to a web shoot forgotten piece made of mud and depression. Yep. Yep. I had a forgotten beast once made of ash that had toxic clouds. The problem was those toxic clouds weren't your normal toxic clouds. They were a very slow disease. By very slow, I mean 2 to 3 weeks. So the guys came up, and then after about a week, everyone got sick. And about 3 or 4 days later, about half of my base was sick. After 1 month in game, even though I killed that sucker in one shot, a couple of guys managed to get through the clouds. It wiped out my entire base leg. I don't remember if I was playing one of the mods at the time. That's a possibility. So, but yeah, it was very, very nasty. That's also the reason I started doing the whole everyone bathes on the way. Just put it right there, right in front. Sometimes I put it up. Make the traders deal with it too. The traders don't like getting washed though. Wash things over them. Sometimes items will fall out and they can build that floor and sleep on it. These are out. All these dogs are fighting again. Okay. Gobbler with me. They got caged, so I had to drop them out of the cage. Oh, troglodyte. Nice. Couple of them. A giant owl. Okay. See what else I can tame. Animals. Elfbird, Drawfit, Cave Croc, and they changed it. I had to change my keyboard out too. My other keyboard busted. Grab that real quick to show you. So, what happened was, it's been having some issues for a couple years. This is 12. of the old Razor Black Widow. And the issue that I ran into was under the E key, there's like a central section where it's very easy to ride. And it corrodes very, very easily right there. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a central point for all kinds. So I was resoldering it over the years, resoldered it twice. And it went out again, and I went, nope, I'm not doing it this time. Just went and I got another. So I picked up a Chroma V2. It's a little bit more clicky, but that's just because it's not yet worn. But all in all, I really like these keyboards. And one of the biggest benefits, these macro keys right here in Dwarf Fortress, lifesavers. You hit the function, you hit that button right there with the function, it'll start lighting up. As soon as it starts lighting up, you do whatever you want to. Do that combo again, where you do the function macro button, and then you just select that right there. That's a macro. You can jump into the Razer Synapse, edit it. You can remove the delays or extremely lower the delays. Generally extremely lowering. A lot of the DF ones, I've set them to 0.05 seconds before, so it's just 5 seconds. You're good. My Foot Locker shirt, huh? Yeah, this is the first time I think I've worn this one on. It's just a random collared shirt I happened to wear to work today. Because I'm still doing laundry. So I had to wear my black shorts, and I'm like, I have nothing else, so let's pretend. Well, thank you. Why is there a steel battle axe over there? Here. Oh, fine. Just terrible. Disable those. Disable those. Disable. I'll allow it. Goods. Because those I want. Back. Bills. The big. Most of that. So they should restock all that stuff. Missions, you want to eradicate monsters? Come on in, get front. Hello? Do it. Always use more stuff. Back, I think. case. Okay, so he'll go ahead and he'll make them back. And he's running down here. Oh, okay, so he carved himself a strip. Yes, let's engraved on the floor is a massive peregrine HBG right in the front doorway. Starship the Dwarf and curves by Aganostar. Peregrine H Starship Peregrine Starship is surrounded by the dwarfs. The artwork relates to the selection of the dwarf Peregrine Starship to the position of the box. Proof that we were here for 3. What's this one? Oh, and I believe that was a... Oh, yeah, masterwork too. Very, very nice. Engraved on the floor is an exceptionally designed image. Eye plunge. Eye plunge is contemplating. It relates to the possession of the dwarf. Whispering. The masterwork right on the front door. Engraved on the floor is a masterfully designed image of Uzbu, Wicked Scorpion the Goblin, and White Gales, creation of God, the Bronze Colossus. The Bronze Colossus that showed up and hit those goblins. That's fine. Renesi, the Bite Gales, the evisceration of God is striking down Uzbu, Wicked Scorpion. The artwork relates to the killing of the Goblin by the Bronze Colossus. Oh, he's got such a huge... In the mire of images in the or during the rain. You ever go to Adventure? I thought it might have been referring to Giant Dick. Specially designed image of dwarves by dwarves are laboring. I don't think I'll ever get over these random names. Oil Rings is the location. By the Bodices of Die is the group. Of the Round Bust is the civilization. Oh. Okay. What's 4? The dwarf's laboring art relates to the... But yeah, he just went through and... Oh, wow. Really good ones. That'll be some good. Table. Is there are a couple more in here. Oh, right. Pin. Search for turkeys. whole bunch of elk. I have to get them fully tamed. Training's going. Overall training. I am an expert on Grundles. I would certainly hope so. Not crazy amount. All of them are being tamed. Half of them are being tamed by one guy. I'm in the middle. Door. Go ahead and if I don't. We are good on bedrooms. I have to use the restroom real quick, so I will let this run. And let's see what fun I can get into while I'm away. Right back. Never unmuted. You're talking to myself the whole time. Where are they going? Oh. Yeah, I said I wanted to set a larger area here. Besides, I think it's absolutely hilarious. Got over to it and got from exhaustion. All the bards ran over and they beat him with their. It's just the most hilarious thing. Death by Piccolo. Not the Dragon Ball Z type. What? So self-pity after being away from people. Meals. I've got nothing but really fancy foods. Self-pity after being unable to wander. You can wander. Unable to pray. Okay, yeah, I'll give you the unable to pray one. Let's see if I up his value. Right. And I don't have them doing all that much. I mean, hauling and cleaning, sure, but hauling and cleaning when you've got 100 dwarves doing it, it's going to be done fairly quick. And then they sit around for a couple of days, so they should have plenty of time to throw parties and everything. They're just not, for whatever reason. Now, sure, there's a couple of people that I keep fairly busy, like poor stone detail, but with the exception of him. Speaking of DS, I'm going to set these to 1 because these I can check on. Engrave. I'm not seeing anything else really. I'm just kind of walking around. See, they're going outside. They're enjoying their time. I mean, some of them are retching all over the place, but I mean that's to be expected. They've been stuck in the cave for the last. Oh, Forgotten Beast. Okay, Forgotten Beast Cashfot Disuth Genelath has come. Towering humanoid composed of steam. Stubby tail, squirms and fidgets. Beware the deadly dust. Okay, well, this is gonna suck. No. This guy right here might kill him right before he dies. Okay, and V. Is right. Maybe blind. Oh. There he is. He is right next. Can I pull it in time? I don't think so. See, Lil. Thanks for coming by. Oh man, that's steam. Deadly dust. Yep, that was the deadly dust right there. What's going on with your health? Can't breathe, can't grip the wound. Frozen skin. Winded, can't breathe. Ability to grip block, grasp block. Looks like he just suffocated him. That's a large area to be suffocated. Tells me some. Gotta be a combination of the water and the. Pile of. It says dust. I can't use this one. It won't let me see. I'll bet it's done. Well, that sucks. So he just poisoned my only source of fresh water. Oh, wait, nope, there's no. Gotta lock him in. Nope. Go home. Pull the lever now. Pull it. Trained. Who let the mole dog loose? They're supposed to get trained in the cages. Ugh. Whatever. This dude of steam is. Up here. Okay, so he is dead. Capital P. Pull it now. Easy. This. Go to high. Move that water source. Plus fish. Right there. Actually goes up in a minute. For a while. Oh. Okay. Water source on the lava. But that doesn't mean that I go. Up to it. Hold her. Building destroyers will jump. So I just got attacked by a forgotten beast with a deadly dust, who just poisoned my only source of. That's after I didn't have any water on the top, so I dug down to the cavern to get. Yeah, all that crap that's in the water, that's dust. Yeah, and that's what it was. It was deadly dust. He ran around and slaughtered a whole bunch of people and decided he wanted to go this way and took off and started shooting dust everywhere and suffocating. Out of suffocation. He was like, ability to grasp lost, ability to stand lost, cannot breathe, grasping throat. Grasping throat, but can't grasp hands. Okay, whatever. It's all good. Yeah, he died. I can. Okay, so kicks the mechanic in the body. Found beast is caught in a burst of his own frozen extra. Kicks, gotten his own frozen extract. It was a massive, that big. Constant just barrage of explosions on. But because he was made of steam, it only took one hit. Dwarf stabs the forgotten beast in the upper body with their bronze short sword, breaking away the tissue. Done. Beast is dead. Problem is, I killed like 5 or 6 things and it poisoned my well. Ugh. I had to come down here and designate this all as fishing. Annoying. Well, on top side. These guys still melting. Rocks. We have 11. Bars. X. I can see. So let's. Once they're adequate at it, then I'm gonna have. Oh, I didn't mean. This one to do the. Then make. Lock screw. Cut over it. Gotta be tight. Building. Okay. Music. Go my mini legion of. And they're done. Oh, we're done. Oh, guys, go back. There's more up top. All. What? Walls. Walls. Bucks. One of the things you got to remember whenever always want to make if they build these three before they build this one, they won't be able to end like that to make sure that you're just lay the larger line much faster than okay. Oh. Keeping about 30 ants. Slaves. Dwarves. Having quick instructions like it's a pop-up for it. Press a button and just gotta hold itself out. Start going. That's Those ended up. Pages, of course. Yep, that should definitely keep. Oh wow. Jumping him out front where my example stuff. They're dropping them on people too. Not cool. Oh, not cool. Let's see. What happened? Yep. There's someone. Being thicket. Very. That isn't acceptable. Really dumb thing. Was it on this map? Uldra, Killer, Darth, and the badass Mark's dwarf that killed like 20 Crundles on their 2 ticks. Oh, they're all dead. No, no, you're still around, Planner. You're drinking right now. Yep. The right entrance is now over the a proper magma forge. So it's just the left entrance. Yeah, sorry about that, Zal. Horses, I don't remember what caused your death. I can take. How's this one? Good. Aldra. While it's selected. Death hack. Death call. The dwarf Zaldra 5. But Dash died in the year 153. Cause stuff. You're the one that suffocated. Ah, Forgotten Beast got you. I saw it. I was laughing. I was like, one of those stupid dwarves ran out there. They're suffocating. Idiot. I didn't know it was one of my named. Okay, well, now we know. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, don't take a Theme Forgotten Beast with Deadly Dust. You can't just run by them. It doesn't work. Yep. As the dwarf that ran into the steam. Deadly Dust. Ooh, Herbalist found dead? Boom. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, it's, bled out. Graver. Graver doing it. Doctor. Got 3 guys in critical condition. Yeah, he definitely. He bleed into the. See, this is why I always do a sister. So I can't have them use. They've got to run all the way down to the bottom. Okay. Oh more. No, whenever he exploded into steam, you went flying across the lake, landed next to a rock wall, and you couldn't grasp anything, you couldn't stand, and you were suffocating. For like, I don't know, 3 hours. And then you died. It's already done? Oh. Dreams of creating a master point. Okay, good. He's one of my okay. I can work. Taking care of him. Slow way. Yeah. Object. Ours. Let's steal again. Already mixed. So these two up here, these are my training smithies. I just set these to really low skill only, and this is going to help me make sure that I get the correct moves. I just set one to armoring, one to weaponsmithing, and I let them just continually churn out pieces of crap that I just melt right back. So it turns into a dwarf trick because both leggings and battle axe melt for more than their cost. So I'll actually be getting a little bit of extra steel out of this as we go. That'll help me actually make full sets of... Once I get a little bit further on. They've got enough room there to off. Ooh, masterwork granite mug. I've got all these guys that just... Feels euphoric due to inebriation. So we had a forgotten beast. Lost a couple of people to move of my own, but we almost got the guest bedrooms set up. Got the steel. Got that set up. Animals. Oh, gelded. Oh, no logs. Here's some trees. That should be enough to fill. Dwarves of bodices of guys, now quite knowledgeable. Naked mole dog trainer. Facts about bug bat. Knowledgeable. Got a couple of those. The cats and gremlins. Oh, no. Does anyone else check out the Reddit? Oh, Herbalist is in a Fey mood. What are you whining for? Out there. Nothing out there, silly. Just darkness. Imagine things. Maybe you're because you see. Okay, Jeweler's Workshop. But not much that I can worry about with it. Not worried about value. How's it going, Darth? You guys looking to jump back on here pretty quick? By the way, I think I figured my bots. Kind of said that last time, but didn't look as far into the document. I think I actually have it figured. I do I do want to test them. Excellent. All right. Well, if you want to go ahead and start her up, I'll go ahead and switch over to you. About 3 minutes. Definitely want to start that off. I appreciate all of the raids that I got tonight, everyone. But yeah, I'm 40 minutes over what I really intended to. Let's see. You know, we get people in the channel. It gets me hyped. I'm excited, and I don't. Oh, for a second there, I thought it was a walking cage with a thing. What are you whining for? What's going on? Okay. Began a mysterious construction. Let's see what this mysterious construction is. I definitely want to... Looks like we managed to either kill or fix all of our hospitalized dwarves. Oh, he's about to finish that. Nice. I've got 44 idlers. They are just doing nothing. Oh, oops. I forgot to cancel that one. I better unlock him. Designate. Open it back up. Open that back up. That right. Oops. Surprised I didn't see that soon. To catch that. Dog leather herd. Irritated with thirsty. Her fine bed. She's been stuck in this section with the fine bed for a while. Just dwelling upon seeing the giant's dead body. Dejected, dwelling upon being caught in a ring. Remembering a fine. Restless. Now, this is all decent stuff. The ones that I have issues with is where they're like, restless for friends and family. Everyone. Damn it 50 times. Well, there's nothing that you can do in a fort about friends and family. That's why I've got 40 people idling. I'm hoping they make friends. And it generally doesn't happen. It's completely random. Now, for the most part, the other moods do make up for the difference. DOG? About the dog. You want to see the doggy? Yeah, I think they want to see it. You want to hop up? Okay. Let's say she'll do it. She was doing this earlier. And then she looks at the screen sometimes. Either that or she tries to take my headset off. I'm gonna fall off. She's like leaning on my leg. She's falling off. What happened? Crundle reverted to the wild that should cause the... Oh, it's saving! Good time. And right on into summer. But we gotta see what that gym thing that he made was. Road silt. Block. just shy of being. Pyrite weapon rack? At the jeweler's shop? Gem cutter. Easy to go to unit. Gem shop. That's weird. The Shalarith, Mournful Scars, a Pyrite weapon rack. Decent name for what's going on right now. Pyrite weapon rack. All craft dwarf ship is of the highest quality, encrusted with square, brilliant cut pyrite. See, now if I'd known it was going to be a weapon rack, I totally would have given him a steel bar or gold bar or electrum bar. Hell, something awesome. Decorated with cave spider silk and cotton, encircled with bands of single cut pyrites, spikes of milk quartz, granite, elk bird bone, water buffalo leather, and apricot wood. On the item is an image of Dostnop Plague Chunks, the Goblin, and Ostrog Eelclaves, the top of Scars, the Minotaur, and Crundlebone. Ostrog Eelcaves, the top of Scars, is striking down Dostnop Plague Chunks. The artwork relates to the killing of the Goblin by the Minotaur in 145. And these guys, they just love like making all of these masterful artifacts with images of goblins getting killed. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that goblins are our nearest civilization. They are technically our neighbors. They're our region. That's nice. Okay, so I do believe that was Darth Hat giving the go-ahead on that. Let's see if he's got his going too crazy here. Iggy. Just Darth. R. I'll let this run. Just a sec. Work. Okay, so looks like he's doing Fallout Shelter. So, Fallout Shelter is fairly decent. I'm not a major fan of the whole you have to wait 3 days to happen, but other than that, it's not a bad game. That's 3 days real life. But be able to... Oh wait, I did this. And anyone that does follow through with this does get extra points, which will go towards achievement. How do you... Okay, I'm going to stick around for just a minute after we start here, because I am actually really curious. Raid. Okay, so you guys need to copy that second part. That's what's going to give you the bonus for the points for saying that in his channel after we raid. Okay? Yes, and those emoticons are supposed to be available. The Tomb Raid and Twitch Raid are available for everyone. You don't actually have to... If you can't see the emoticons, you can just type them in, and everyone else will be able to. Just the other day, did go through. If I... Word... after oh, and word out. Oh, okay. So I see. See what broke. Auto end and reward after. Let's say 240 seconds. I'll do 30. Don't wait. Trade worm. Heck, I should. Did automatic. All right. Remember, once we get over there, I'm going to post mine, and then you need to paste in the copy. And it spammed it instead of just putting it in separate. It's supposed to split it up.